this lesson, we're going to look at more multiplication and division strategies that you can use to help you solve problems more easily. Let's look at this problem. Roger has a block puzzle that has 6 rows with 7 blocks in each row. How many blocks are in Roger's puzzle? Well, let's look. We've got our 6 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 7 blocks in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could say that our dimensions of this puzzle is 6 by 7. Now we can solve this by multiplying 6 times 7. But I don't have that one memorized. But I know a way that I can figure this problem out. What if I took my array that I have here and I split it into 2 arrays? So now instead of being 6 by 7, it's now a 6 by 5 array, and I have a 6 by 2 array. Now I know my 5s very easily, so I know here that 6 times 5 is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I also know my 2s. 6 times 2 is 12. This means that there are 30 tiles in this array, and there are 12 tiles in my 6 by 2 array. So to find out how many tiles I have in all, I can add 30 plus 12. And 30 plus 12 is 42. So if I don't know a multiplication fact, I could break it into 2 smaller facts that I know, and then I can find that the product is 42. Now that's one strategy. Let's look at another. I can break my arrays up horizontally as well. Again, this is Roger's puzzle with 6 rows and 7 blocks in each row. So we can label that here. Now, what if I broke it into arrays this way? Now, the dimensions of this top array is 3 by 7, and the dimensions of the bottom array is also 3 by 7. So I could say to find 6 times 7, I could first find 3 times 7, which I know is 21, and I can do that a second time because I have 2 arrays that show 3 times 7. Then I can add the 21 plus the 21 because there's 21 blocks in each array to get a total of 42. So that will help me know that 6 times 7 is 42. Alright, let's look at another strategy. Another strategy is just using a multiplication chart. When you look at the multiplication chart, you have factors across the top and factors going down the side. Now, if I'm trying to find 6 times 9, I can use these bars to show 6 times 9. I could go down the 6 column and I can go across the 9 row. And where they intersect would be my product. So I can see here that 6 times 9 is 54. Now let's take a look at this math idea over here. The commutative property of multiplication states that you can multiply any 2 factors in any order and get the same product. So if you know that 6 times 9 is 54, you also know that 9 times 6 is 54. You need to memorize only half of the facts in the multiplication table. So if you know your 6's, then you can know 6 times 9. And if you know your 9's, then you would know 9 times 6. Let's look at one other way. Another way to solve multiplication problems is to use doubles. 8 times 9 is a tough multiplication fact. But we know that we can split this array 8 times 9 into two separate arrays that are the same size. We're using doubles. So we can find here 4 times 9 is 36 because that's half of 8. And then I could do that again to get 36. Then I'm going to add 36 plus 36, and that gives me a value of 72. So I know that 8 times 9 is 72. We just went through several strategies to help you with multiplication and division. Let's review them quickly. One is to make an array and split it into smaller arrays. You can do it vertically. You can also do it horizontally. You can use a multiplication chart. You can also think about the commutative property and that you can reverse the order of the factors to find the answer to the multiplication or division problem. And then you can also use doubles. You're going to be able to practice these strategies with an assignment, but if you need to come back and review them, you can always come back and watch this video.